Welcome back everyone, let's play Ghostmaster episode. I'm gonna say it's 13, but I may be wrong about that. First thing you may have noticed is that my microphone sounds different, at least it should. And if that is so, then that's because I actually upgraded to a sound card in my computer and now the onboard audio wasn't cutting it nearly as well. And as far as I can tell, my microphone sounds a little bit better, a little bit cleaner. I've also adjusted the game volume a tiny bit to compensate for that because it's a bit quieter. So, throw that out there real quick. Last time we completed Phantom of the Operating Room, and I want to say we did a revisit. I think we did actually, didn't we? Oh, I don't remember what we did. Actually, no, we did Poltergeist. Alright. So, we're going to do the Blair Wisp project. This mission on a whole sounds difficult, but it's not.
The Darkling requires more lost souls in order to be freed. On a commission from the university, 3 foolish filmmakers have entered the forest in search of a legend, driven by greed. Lead them to the cabin and get them to perform the summoning ritual again. The Darkling will soon be ours to command.
So, with this mission, it's another puzzle-based mission, and really, I mean, you don't really need a whole lot to actually succeed in this mission. So, let's see what we're gonna need. This would be good if we have Harriet, because Harriet would be able to help out, but that's fine. We're gonna want Blue Murder, because she has Bitter Cold. We're gonna want Terrorize, who has Ice Breath and Fascinate. Water, which is gonna be very handy. And truly, I cannot think of anybody else we really need. I guess we'll throw in a couple other people just because. And for this one too, we're not going to be focusing on getting the Restless Ghost. We'll get that the next time because for this one we're aiming for speed. By the way, we're going to need Bonsai. And we're going to throw Whisper Wind in here. Because Stonewall didn't. Yeah, okay, I didn't teach him Quake.
Lead the filmmakers to the cabin and get them to repeat the ritual.
So, start out by using Quake. Get rid of that. Break that tree. And we're gonna put Blue Murder up here. We're gonna use Bitter Cold. Put Terrorize over here and use Ice Breath. And let's see, there's a very easy way to get the mortals to do what you want. So, if you do this, Thunderclap, the idea is you're not supposed to scare them. But the idea, though, here behind this method is that they get so scared that they decide to automatically just go off and run. And as we will see, if we follow them around, they will run completely over and all the way back to the house. Because when mortals get scared in this game, one of the things they like to do is go, but we're going to disable Terrorize, so that way they can't cross back over the river. One of the things that they like to do is run for safety, run for, to the nearest house or shelter. And, unfortunately though, I mean, well actually not unfortunately, but in this case, it takes them right to where we want to, so we don't have to fiddle around with the AI trying to get them to go where we want.
Bring me more souls, more delicate morsels to sate the cyclopean appetite of the Darkling. Such tiny minds must be easy to herd. Upon reaching this place, they shall leave nevermore.
Nevermore.
Bring them to me. Let darkness consume their pitiful existences. Dark destiny will not be denied this day.
Huh, I sense some ironic foreshadowing. So, let's see here, where are they? Oh, they're there. So another thing too you can do is you can use Blue Murder and Obsession or Terrorize, Fascinate, etc. to bring them over here too, but this way they just head right on over, and we're going to use Darkwing with his Obsession power to actually bring them over and into where the Darkwing is. I'm also going to use Buck, possibly, because Buck, really, sometimes they like to go back across and start wandering around, and it makes them harder to herd back in. So if we put Buck and maybe Weather Witch on guard here, then that means that they won't want to come back. He'll get scared and run the other direction. So we're going to do Obsession. We're going to tell him to use only his current power because I don't want him to do anything stupid. And you can see that after she's done, you know, there you go, she's coming back. I guess she had to be satisfied by walking into the house and feeling safe again. You can use Whisper Wind, because if we go over here, we'll deal with him later, but if you use Whisper Wind and like Weather Witch or Gust and Tempest, you can clear up the fog and they can see that, but it's a lot harder to get that. And we're going to need someone with Unearthly Calm, which I believe is going to be Shivers. So not Shivers, Fingers. And Fingers, I don't know where he's going. Fingers is not actually, I don't think we actually have him. And I'm not going to teach it on Shivers. So, you turn around. Oh, he changed his mind. And he changed his mind about changing his mind. And let's see, do we have any way we can put down here? Oh no, okay, they got his attention. By the way, a ghost cannot use his powers in the cutscene either. Unfortunately, I thought that'd be funny if you could electrocute them in the middle of the cutscene, but no. It's disabled, so we don't have to worry about Darkling doing anything.
You have succeeded in your task, but it seems the demented professor was one step ahead of us. We shall attempt a rescue once we have found where the Darkling has been taken.
Yeah, so darkness was denied again this day, unfortunately for the Darkling, and unfortunately for us. So there you go, 5 minutes, you get a ton of plasm for that, and, I mean, really...
To aid in your conquest of Gravenville, please accept these new recruits.
And really, it's not that hard of a mission to do once you understand how, or what the game wants you to do. I want to say that mission has a time, or the recommended time is like 20 minutes or something. It's really not hard to do, and technically you're exploiting the game a little bit. It's, I guess, a bit of an exploit, because you're meant to figure out how to get them there without actually doing that, without scaring them. That's not the idea, but then again, this is Ghostmaster and the AI is not exactly intelligent, so I think it's fair. Let's see, so now we got a ton of plasma. Let's give you some stuff. Deadly Pursuit would be cool. And there we go. That one mission basically paid for Azrael's power. We'll look at the other ghost real quick. So we have Carter, who's a lot like Ghastly. Yeah, he's basically Ghastly too. Violence, you know, same-ish powers. I'd call Ghastly a little bit more powerful though. Let's see, we also have Painter, which is over here. I don't know why Circle is a darker green. Maybe a glitch, I don't know. So again, he's basically Fingers, basically Shivers. So Lingering Smell, Fluster, Suspicious Stench. Yeah, again, he's got a very, very similar move pool, or power pool, whatever you want to call it. Very similar. But you'll notice that with a lot of these wanted to ghosts in the game, a lot of them are all very similar to each other. Or their move pools are all very similar. So then we have, we have Lady Rose. Again, she's kind of like Trisha, except not a pain in the ass to get. So very helpful, although her feather is kind of limited. I believe she's actually gonna, well, yeah, I think she might actually be useful in one of the next missions. She can be, definitely, because of Trojan Gift. But yeah, if you're not gonna complete the game 100%, not going for all the ghosts, I would use Lady Rose. I wouldn't bother with Trisha, because Trisha's a pain to get, and she does virtually the same thing. And I don't think many players are gonna unlock Trisha the normal way, whereas Lady Rose is basically given to you. So, alright, well, that's gonna be the end of this episode. Next time, we will be doing Ghost Breakers, which is another mission that is really not too hard to beat, to be honest with you. You're gonna need a lot of electrical ghosts, so let's put it that way. So, oh, and I'm gonna note this too, for anybody who watches the Electrical Ghost Challenge, which just went up, by the time this is recorded, it's just went up. I only intend on doing that on that one mission. Maybe I'll do other missions, I don't know. But I don't intend on it being a playthrough. I mean, I might do other missions, but it's not intended to be a playthrough, it's intended to be a one-off. So, I might do it other feathers too, like Murder or Inside, something like that. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.